Hi, I'm Gutenberger Martin. I'm a history major and surveyor of historic buildings, and I would like to talk to you about not one but two things we got this week from Warhorse about KCD2. One is the map of the town of Gutenberg, how it will look like in a game, and the second one is the gameplay video in the length of 25 minutes. I decided to split this in two videos, but you can watch them both, so I hope you enjoy it. In this video I will break down for you all the places we saw in a gameplay showcase for KCD2. If this panorama looks familiar to you, that's not a coincidence. You saw this when Henry was climbing up to the town to take a bath. So let's do this.
Will you help us?
Martin!
Yeah, that's so stupid I had to use it again. Okay, let's take a look on Kutná Hora and what we will see from this beautiful town in the gameplay showcase. We start on the outskirts and we see this beautiful view on the town, especially on Santa Barbara Cathedral, or the construction site at the time. And what is interesting about it is that there is inside this construction site already finished chapel, or in this case it looks more like a whole church, but there was a chapel before, and then they simply built all the cathedral around it and they left it standing inside the chapel, and it was there for a couple of centuries. And it's really interesting. They really put it there, and we can see it in a game. It's great. By the way, you can see, for example, St. James Church here, and this is probably St. Peter and Paul on this flatlands. It's called Roviny in Czech. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I actually took a couple of walks today and I made some videos for you to compare, so you can take a look at it right now. Yeah. Also, there is a map on a right top corner. You probably noticed that I put there this little guy, so you know where we are exactly walking in the town, so you get some perception of the place and where we are during this gameplay showcase. Yeah, what is interesting here is also this gate. It was called New Gate because it was supposedly new at the time, and it goes to Santa Barbara Cathedral. So as you can see also on the map, the cathedral was built outside of the town walls. It was a little bit far from the town. Well, not so far, but a little bit away. Yeah, there was a reason for that, because the townsmen and the Sedlec monastery didn't much like each other, so the townsmen wanted to have their representative and huge and beautiful cathedral built outside of the jurisdiction of the Sedlec monastery. So that's why it's behind the town walls on that place. But yeah, also there was already this chapel, so yeah, it kind of worked out. Okay, let's see what else we have here. So we will visit the bathhouse, and I will skip it until we go out. Just you can notice here, this is the Corpus Christi Chapel, standing right next to Barbara Cathedral. Okay, let's jump. Yeah, so now Henry is using this like back door to go to a yard, and with this like little streets he goes here. He takes a look around as I did today, And yeah, as you see, we are in a square that's called today Komensky Square. And yeah, a lot of squares in Kutná Hora are kind of like just wider streets, you know. It's not yeah, it was not really founded the town. A lot of stuff was happening during the first years when the silver was found, so the urbanism is a little bit wild. Yeah, but now we are on the main square that is even today a main square. It's Palacký Square. In you can see a lot of traders there. It was the grain market at the time period. Yeah, and now we walked to the upper corner of the square, and we see here the. I will jump back a little bit. We see here the town hall and the meat market. Wait, so the town hall is the building. Was a building there, and we now have it on the left side. And this is a meat shop. It's actually quite classical architecture for the time period. We have that, for example, in Pilsen. You can visit it in Pilsen because there is a gallery today. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, both these structures you will not find in Kutná Hora today because the town hall burned down in 1424. Even with this beautiful clock, you probably heard about it, that there was a mechanical clock on it. It's supposedly one of the oldest in Europe. It's explained the way that you always had to work in a mine, and when you climbed out of the mine and it was dark, you didn't know what the time is because in the dark the sun clocks don't work, right? So you needed another way how to measure time. So that's why they built this mechanical clock there pretty early in Europe. Yeah, but it's gone now. And same goes for the meat market. Or meat shop. It was there pretty long, but it was turned down in the end of 19th century, I think. There are photos from the time they were turning it down. Yeah. So now it's going to be a little bit wild. It's a lot of happening. I will try to stop it somewhere. Yeah, so this is St. James Church. Here on the street you would go there back to that Komensky Square where I told you it's like a wider street. Yeah, here's the town hall. Chicken. Yeah, now I stopped it. Right. Okay, so here we are in Husova Street. Hus Street. And yeah, so kind of behind us is the fountain, and here is the main square, Palacký Square, or this grain market. It will be probably called grain market in the game, or we will see how they call it. Yeah, so we take a sit. Whoop. Yeah, here you see, this place you will see also on the end of this showcase that there is this German trader, and yeah, that's it. Now I will try to stop that again. Oh, yeah. So here is okay. This is kind of comical, but that's actually only place where we see this building, and it's Italian court. It's the most important building in a town because that's the place where you minted the groschens. Only place in the world where was groschens made. Yeah, now it's all blurry. Yeah, okay, so that's it. This building, actually, it looks different today because in the turn of 19th and 20th century, this guy Slabler kind of, yeah, he was the architect who preserved buildings the way that he just turned it down and built again and better. So that's yeah, that's a kind of interesting way how the things were done. He's actually quite important because he did he like repaired this way a lot of buildings in Kutná Hora, so I will maybe mention him in the future again. But yeah, so this Italian court, you can see actually there's this wall in front of it. It was really separated from the town, and yeah, they didn't want some people to just walk there and walk around because yeah, there was a lot of silver, a lot of groschens. We will definitely visit that as a thief Henry in a game, I hope. Now, this is this hall is like Václavský Wenceslav Square, we call it. Here is Kolárova Street. Here on the left side, just behind this building, or maybe one, two more, is already this meat market, and right behind it, the town hall. So you already saw that. Yeah, and here he is. He's running away to this little street. Yeah, here you get it. Okay, yeah, so you can see that this weird house is there, like in the middle of the street, is there even today. And now he looks up. Okay, so here you can see the St. Bartholomew's Church. So that's there. And now we go back, come here. Here, this tower, it's the gate to Kolín, so Kolín's gate. Let's go. Yeah, and now here we are by the fountain, and here is the gate to Kouřim, so Kouřim's gate. And this is the place I told you about. Now we are riding there to sell some stuff, so that's what you saw earlier. Yeah. So now let's see how he goes outside. And that's it. I don't want to go too much deep to some stuff because that would probably be too long and boring. I will hopefully try to make some videos about specific buildings in the future, but it would actually help me if you give me some feedback. For example, if you subscribe this channel or write me what you love and what you hate about these videos, and yeah, so I know what to do better, and if you are actually even interested in this. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.